So Daniel, do we agree that nowadays the basketball is a game of guards?
In today's basketball, I definitely think guards are definitely dominant in the European landscape of basketball for sure. I would agree.
This is an opportunity to athletic centers like you to be necessary. Do you agree?
Oh yeah, I think players of similar skill set and archetype are definitely needed for sure on many teams. Just to be able to provide energy, finishes around the rim, and just basically doing what coaches ask.
There is no doubt that Efes is one of the most talented teams in the league, concerning to the roster, but before the beginning of the match against Panathinaikos, it's not on the top 10 of standings. Why do you believe that this is happening?
You could point to many different things and reasons, but ultimately I feel like we just have to focus on our brand of basketball. We have to just focus on continuing to get better each and every day. The losses and the wins in the past are in the past.
Can we say that basketball is a fair game, thinking about that Efes is in the 6th plus-minus ratio, but it has a negative record?
Basketball isn't all numbers. At the end of the day, it's about what you do on the floor. Talk about all the analytics and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, as a team, we got to go out here and improve, and if we want to be in the top 8, top 6 and finish the season making the playoffs, we just got to approach each and every game with the right mentality.
In the same time, I'm pretty sure that nobody wants Efes in play-in and playoffs. You have champions, NBA champion.
You could say that for sure, but in order for us to even be in that position, we have to finish out the season strong, and we have to continue to play the right brand of basketball that we know how to play and play for each other.
It is your second year in the league. You haven't played with Ergin Ataman. Do you believe that there is still his effect in the team, and is there something that the other teammates of you have told you about him?
My teammates have talked about him like when I first got here last year, but nothing too out of the ordinary that not everybody else sees. So he's a legendary coach. He's 3-time Euroleague champion, multiple domestic league champions here in Turkey and in Greece, and so major respect to him for sure.
One of your best games this year till now, it was the first one in the first round against Panathinaikos. What you and your team did well and you win easily Panathinaikos?
The first game we just played a full 40 minutes of just hard-nosed basketball, just like I said, playing with the right mentality and coming out right as soon as the tip-off started with just an assertive aggressiveness. And I think that's super important, just to continue to play with that same type of energy and mindset, because especially on the road, an atmosphere like this can really affect the outcome of a game, give the home team an energy boost. So
I will never forget what you meant to me. You have written about Kobe Bryant in a post in Instagram. How could you explain his Mamba mentality?
Yeah, Kobe was a very big influence for me growing up. He was my favorite basketball player ever. Still is my favorite basketball player ever. Mamba mentality is to keep going, no matter what type of adversity you face, up and down, good or bad, anything, is to keep your head down and keep working. That's something that I've taken away from his Mamba mentality.
Is there any favorite player in Euroleague for you, except of you?
All my teammates are my favorite players, my brothers. Each and every day, we do a lot of things that not everybody sees, the hard practices. All my teammates, all of us, fighting through different type of stuff, whether it's injury, personal stuff, it doesn't matter. Each and every day we come in, we all fight for the same goal, and it's to win the game that we have in front of us. And so I love all my brothers.
Did you had any proposal or interest of any Greek team?
Not to my knowledge. That's something you might have to talk to my agents about. But I'm just focused on, I play for Efes, and I just want to represent this jersey and my teammates and the fans the best way possible each time I step on the floor.
Do you feel more comfortable playing against a center like Ματίας Λεσόρ, or maybe the big one, the taller Mustafa Fall or Nikola Milutinov? But it's more convenient for you?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter. Those are all great players you just named. I wish Lessort was able to play tonight. I wish him the best and speedy recovery for his injury. He's a great player. Mustafa Fall is a great player. Nikola Milutinov, they're all great players. So I think I just try to approach it with the same mindset as, they're good players, so I'm going to have to come and compete, play as hard as I can, because they're going to play as hard as they can, so I have to be able to match their energy.
Probably you have heard that your style comparing to Ματίας Λεσόρ, it's not far away. What do you believe that and why he's in the Euroleague first team in the last 2 years?
Like I said, he's a great player. He plays with a lot of heart and energy, and it's very hard for opposing bigs to match that type of level of intensity each and every night. And he brings it. He's one of the best for the reason, not just big man, but just players in general. in Europe. He's shown the last couple of years that he belongs on a big stage, and so he's a great player. Anytime you match up with him, you have to bring your best, and so for me, I think that just brings the best out of me, is because whenever I see him, I want to be able to match his energy as well and go up against him and play as hard or even harder than he is, or try to at least.
Kendrick now was fined in the first game. Is there any plan to stop him?
We just gotta play like I said, we just gotta play hard. That's it. Kendrick Nunn's a great player. Like I said, we gotta respect everybody we play against. So ultimately, you know, just we have to come out, like I said, with the right mentality with this type of game and level of atmosphere.
Do you believe that the Greek teams will be in the Final Four? You make any prediction on something like this?
At the end of the day, whoever makes the playoffs, everybody has the same opportunity to make it to the Final Four. So whoever plays the best basketball in the series, we'll see.
You have played against Tavares. You have faced him. How much extraordinary was the dunk of PJ Dozier above him?
In my opinion, probably the best dunk of the year so far. I had a great view. I was underneath the basket when it happened, so it was great to see.